Dear friends, welcome to Osho's Vijnana Bhairava, the Tantra 51 meditation. What does it say? On joyously. On joyously. What do you mean by joyously? With full happiness, joy, happiness, seeing a long absent friend. You have not seen your friend, close friend for so many days, months or years. After that you are seeing him. Then what do you feel? Joy, isn't it? Permeate this joy, be with the joy. Permeate means have that, maintain, be aware of the joy. This is what the topic is. So what you are going to see is dear friends, this Vijnana Bhairava meditation 51 says, what does it say? The treasure is inside you. You meet a friend after a long time, maybe after years together, one of your close friend, you meet him. What happens? You feel so joyful, isn't it? So happy to meet him. You meet, you speak with him, and all about the world, the association with him, and after that he goes. The joy goes, happiness goes, isn't it? No, this Tantra says, when you see a friend, or in matter anything, suddenly what happens? The happiness comes inside you, isn't it? The joy, everything is inside you, which all comes out. So this Tantra says, just feel the joy, feel the happiness, feel the blissfulness, feel the ecstasy. Let the friend be a periphery. Periphery means what? Outside. He was just a cause. Cause means what? Reason. But all the joy and happiness are inside you, isn't it? Inside you. So the Tantra says, be aware of the joy and be happy and be pleasurable. With that happiness, you speak with your friend. Forget about the friend. Forget about the friend. Be with the joy. Let the joy not go with the friend. Let the joy be with you. So feel that emotion. It also says, suppose you meet an enemy, a fellow whom you don't like. What happens? By seeing him you get anger, hatred, vengeance feelings. You feel like killing him, shouting at him. Here the Tantra says, just be aware of all the negative emotions coming inside you. Don't bother about the friend, don't bother about the enemy. He was the cause to bring out the anger inside you. So the anger is hidden inside you, isn't it? There is the wound inside you, isn't it? You meet an old friend, all you feeling joy and happy and all the ecstasy, all the blissfulness, all the feelings are there. You feel an enemy, by seeing him you get anger, hatred. You become so angry. So that is also is inside you, isn't it? So the persons outside, they are just the reasons to bring it out. Already it is there. It is stored up inside you. So when you meet a friend, when you get all the happiness and joy, when you are aware of that, it grows. What grows? The joy grows. When you see somebody and you get anger, hatred, and if you show to that person, then it will result in hitting him or abusing him or killing him or whatever it is. After that it goes off. But here, once you are aware of that anger, once you are aware of that vengeance feelings, or once you are aware of this, all type of things, negative things, then through the awareness, that negative things dissolves. Dissolves means what? Goes away. Able to understand? So in everything, every situations you can see. See, negative things are the what? All the wounds, isn't it? Wounds means what? All the hurts, it's inside. So when it comes and you become aware, you are not bothered about the other person, you just feel that anger, feel that negative emotion. By feeling it, the emotion dissolves. So positive emotions develops, grows. Negative emotions like hatred, anger, it dissolves, it goes off. The other persons are just objects. You should not focus on the object. When you focus on the object, what happens? Either you hit him, if it is a negative emotion. If it is positive, happiness goes with a friend. The Tantra says, be with the happiness when you have the positive emotions. When negative emotions are there, by being aware, it dissolves. It can happen in anything. Early morning, you just come outside, walk in the street, you see the sun rising, you see the flowers blooming, you see the birds flying, you see the wonderful pleasant weather, breeze coming. In that, what happens? Your feeling also rises up. Your emotions also, something grows up inside you. As the sun rises, something is rising on you. Don't bother about the sun. See the something rising inside you. By seeing that, you can see something is rising inside you. Be with that awareness. The Tantra also says there are two types of emotions. What are the emotions? Positive and negative. What is positive emotions? Happiness, laughter, smile, joy, feeling ecstasy, feeling blissfulness, feeling thankfulness, feeling satisfied. What are the negative emotions? Anger, hatred, cursing, abusing, hitting, shouting, all type of feelings which is inside you. You take a light candle inside a dark room. What happens? You take a light, lit the candle and come inside the dark room. What will happen? All the darkness will go. What will be the remaining things? All the things which are already there will be there, isn't it? Just like that, when you are aware, going inside all the emotions, you find only the positive emotions will be left out. All the negative emotions, just like the darkness goes, it goes off. But you should be aware of all the negative emotion. Just by being aware of the negative emotion, you can dissolve the negative emotion. For example, nowadays, you are keeping the negative emotion. If you keep the negative emotion inside you, what happens? BP, sugar, low pressure, tension, insomnia. Insomnia means what? Not able to sleep. Then family, there is a problem. You become addicted to certain things, drinks and alcohol. Because negative emotions, you are unable to leave it. It is like a wound inside you. Once you are aware, you can feel the wound and the wound can be dissolved. See, any emotion, when you are aware, and if it dissolves, it is it is a sin. Any emotion, by being aware, it grows. It is a virtue. Virtue means what? Good. Sin means wrong. Sin means wrong. Virtue means, sin means what? Against God's law. Virtue means what? You are with the God, with the law. So all the feelings inside you, the good feelings, those good feelings are called godly feelings. So feel with the feeling, be with the feeling and become one with the feeling. Negative emotions and positive emotions. Negative emotions are poisonous emotions which can kill you. Positive emotions, it grows and attracts many people towards you. You will live for long and make others to live happily. So, in the darkness, when light is lit up, anger, frustration, disappointment, violence, sadness, all the negative emotions will disappear from you, and the remaining things, all which are remaining, will be remain there. You got it? Today's philosophy? Good.